to start a lecture on mathematics, which is based on IIT JEE and JEE Mains syllabus, which will be helpful for the candidate appearing in 2018. So, starting from the first chapter, which is known as Fundamental of Mathematics, Fundamental of Mathematics. This is the first chapter that we are going to study. Now, we all know about natural numbers, number system, these all things. You initially know that. So one thing as a note, you can remember that 2 is the only prime number which is even. 2 is the only prime number which is even. This thing you have to remember that. I've told you to remember it. You can read more about in other books. Composite number, prime number, irrational numbers, integers, rational numbers, whole numbers, natural numbers, co-prime number or relatively co-prime number, prime numbers. So you can learn that and some basic formulas that you have already studied in class 9th, 10th. Algebra, you can learn from there. Just for example, a plus b to the whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. All other things you are going to learn that. For example, 3 or 4 formula I am going to write here. So you could remember that, which are important. First one is that aq plus bq plus cq is 3ab. It is helpful when we will solve the problems. A plus b plus c sorry, a square b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. This is first formula. Second, if a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then aq plus bq plus cq is equal to 3ab. This one is third. A square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ac is equal to half a minus b plus b minus c whole square c minus a whole square. These all are important. You have to remember it. It will be very useful when we solve our problem. So that this third formula, all other terms are in a square, so that this term is lowest possible range of this is 0, and it can go beyond that. It can't be less than 0 because all the terms are in square. So a plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ac greater than equal to 0, where a, b, c belongs to real number. Now fifth formula we will see if a plus, this is related to the third one, b square plus a square minus ab minus bc minus ac is equal to 0, then a is equal to b is equal to c, because when you will put a is equal to b, b is equal to c, then only these terms will come to 0, which is written here. So this formula you have to learn. Means whenever we will solve questions, that time we will use it. And now coming to next, we will solve a problem of factorization. X to the power 4, question number 1, x square plus 1. Sorry, how could we write this? You have to learn this. Means we are solving from to see how you are going to solve, but you have to learn what is the result of this. 1 plus 2x square minus x square. But we are going to write it x square plus 1, because you will write x square whole square 1 square 2 into x square into 1. So you have to write minus x square. Got it? Then what will come? A square minus b square is equal to a plus a plus a minus b, a plus b. This one you have to learn. Note it, you have to learn. These are important. Now we will solve a problem based on this. For example, see, find a small n belongs to natural number if n power 4 n square plus 1 is prime. What is the definition of prime? First you have to note it. Only two factors, one in itself, divisible by 1 and itself. A number divisible by 1 and itself is known as prime number. वीडियो बना रहे हैं
पहले खिड़की खोल
तरह के जाइए. So this we can write n to the power 4 plus n square plus 1 is equal to n square plus 1 plus n. See here what we write, and n square plus 1 minus n, this one. Since if a number is prime, then it must be divisible by 1 and itself. So we'll check for it, brother. This can't be 1. So equating any of these number can be 1, because we have expressed it in these terms. So checking n square plus 1 plus n is equal to 1, and for this n square plus 1 minus n is equal to 1. See, now n square plus n is equal to 0, 1 will cancel out, and here n square minus n is equal to 0. See, n taking comma. Let's see, you will be unable to see. Let's turn next page. We have equated these two. Now going to next page. What we have written there, n square plus n sorry, see, now this one cancel out, this one cancel out, n plus 1 is equal to 0, n minus 1 is equal to 0, n is equal to 0 or n is equal to minus 1. Here n is equal to 0 or n is equal to 1. So since it is said in question, if n is a prime number, so 0 and this one is not possible because it is not prime number, and 0 is not prime number, so answer is 1. This you have solved by using the concept of this one you have used, and by that you have got the result here. Now moving on, to second question. These are easy problems that you are going to learn. If a plus b plus c is equal to 5, it is given, and ab plus bc plus ca is equal to 4, and then find a square plus b square plus c square. Okay, now it is given that a plus b plus c equal to 5. Squaring both sides, a plus b plus c square is equal to 5 square, a square b square plus c square, 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. These are very easy. I am solving this because some of the students might face problem in solving such things. So a plus b square plus c square, we will take 2 common, and 2, it will come ab plus bc plus ca, means 2 into 4 is equal to 25, is equal to a square plus b square plus c square is equal to 25 minus 8, which will come to be 17. And this is the answer. Okay, these are fundamentals. Now we will move now we will move to rules of inequalities. Rules of inequalities. First one, if a greater than b, these are very important. These are very important that you have to note it. Okay. Then a greater than b, then a plus c greater than b plus c. Okay. Second, a greater than b, then AC greater than BC if C is positive number. Positive means greater than 0. Okay. AC smaller than BC if C less than 0. Okay. Because C can't be 0. Because if C is 0, then that will be sign of equality. Third one, A greater than B, then A square greater than B square if A positive, B positive. Otherwise, if A negative, B positive. These things you have to understand that. Okay. Okay. These things you have to understand. When we will solve questions, then it will be covered. Okay. Be positive. Okay. This one is third one. And the fourth one. The fourth one is that if A greater than B, these four are very important when we solve inequalities. If A is equal to positive, B is equal to positive, this one 1 by A, 1 by B. If A is equal to negative, B is equal to negative. 1 by B, if A is equal to positive, B is equal to negative. Got it? These things you have to note that. Okay. Very curve method to solve inequalities. Now moving to next one. Sorry. Very curve method to solve inequalities. Okay, this one is important, which is going to be our achievements. Moreover, as we proceed, this will be very useful in solving questions. This lesson most useful. If you will learn this lesson, then you will not face problem in any other lessons. Okay, just when we will study limit, discontinuity, continuity, differential, at that time these lessons are very useful. These inequalities are very useful all over the mathematics. Okay, now wavy curve method, what is it? How we are going to solve it? Take an example. Question 3. Solve, it is given here, solve x minus 1, x minus 2 is smaller than equal to 0. Let's see, x minus 1. Let's see, this is a question that is given here. You have to find the value of x. How it is possible? See, 1 2 is given. See, if you will put x is equal to 2, let put x, start from x is equal to minus 3. Start from x is equal to minus 3. Put it minus 3 minus 1 minus 3 minus 2. Okay, what you get? What is it? Minus 4 minus 5 is 20. This is greater than 0. Wrong. This is wrong. So x is equal to minus 3 can't be a solution of this. Sure. Moving to the point. Put x is equal to minus 2. What is that? Minus 2 minus 1 minus 2 minus 2. What is that? Minus 3 minus 4, which is 12, which is greater than 0. False. Now put x is equal to 2 now. X is equal to 2 now. So this one I am saying it for example. I will tell you the method to solve it, which you will solve in a single minute. This is for example why this is happening. This is the approach from where this method come. This is the thing. See, x is equal to 2, 2 minus 1, 2 minus 2. What is 1 into 0, which is 0. Means inequality that you are saying equal to 0, it is whole. Okay, now putting x is equal to 1. Let's see, this one becomes 0, this one becomes minus 1, which is 0. Smaller than 0, it is 0. This also satisfied. Means put x equal to 3, 3 minus 1, 2, which is greater than 0. Wrong. So answer lies between 1 and 2. Here it is equal. So answer from here, x is equal to 1, x is equal to 2 is the answer, but it is not exact. So now by using wavy curve method, okay, wavy curve method, we will use it. Just sketch a line here. What is line? X minus 1. What will when we equate to 0? Then x is equal to 1. First of all, arrange in ascending order. Numbers arrange in ascending order. If it is 1, first 1 will come, and then if it is 2, x minus 2 is equal to 0. You have to find the point like this. X minus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to 1. Okay, x minus 2 is equal to 0. Then point out 2. So we will plot on 1 2. So now we will start. Okay, start a curve like this. From above, and we will go like this. First, write the right hand term plus if it is altogether positive. Okay, first one is positive, this one negative, this one is positive. Okay, this function we have sketched here. Here it is said that it should be 0 or negative. If it is said 0 and negative, think where is 0? 0 comes here. When we are putting 1, then the point is 0. When we are putting 2, the point is 0. X equal to x minus 1, x minus 2. We have plotted this function. When we are putting x is equal to 1, then we are obtaining 0 here. X equal to 2, then we are obtaining 0. Value of f x is equal to 0. Now, when we put a number greater than 1, just for example, put x is equal to 1.5. What do we get? 0.5 minus 1.5, which is less than 0, which will come here. So, solution of this is x belongs to number 1 to 2. Okay. If it was said, take a question 4, x minus 2 greater than or equal to 0, then you could do like this. Here positive, greater than or equal to 0 means at 0 must be there. Okay, these 2 points where the function becomes 0, these 2 points must be there. So x will belong this one minus infinity, this one plus belongs to minus infinity to 1. Okay, and union to infinity. This bracket we have used because it is equality sign is given here. Okay, and on infinity we can't use this bracket. Okay. Moving to next question. Hope so you understand well. Moving to next question. Question number 5. Moving to next question. Question number 5. X minus 1, x minus 2 smaller than 0. Okay, smaller than 0. So we will sketch. Okay, minus infinity 1 2 by x minus 1 is equal to 0, x minus 2 is equal to 0. Plot this smaller than 0. Okay, now by doing same thing, positive negative positive. Okay, now here it is inequality is not given, so where is it is negative? Between 1 and 2. So x belongs to open bracket 1 2. Okay, because inequality is not given, that's why we have not used close bracket. Okay, this one is the solution. Okay, moving to next one. Moving to next one. Just for example, solve a question. This one is that question 5. Question number 6. Let's solve it. Whatever. 4 minus 4x plus 2. Sorry. Square minus 4x greater than or equal to 0. So if we will solve this quadratic equation, its solution will be 4 plus minus v plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2d 2a. Okay, so b square 4 square 16 minus 4 a coefficient of x square a into c 2 into coefficient 4 plus minus 16 minus 8 8 2. Okay, it will come out 4 into 2 4 plus minus 2 into 2. Okay. 2 plus minus root 2. This is the point that we are going to obtain. So plotting it on this scale, starting from minus infinity to plus infinity, minus infinity to plus infinity, and we arrange it in ascending order. So first 2 minus root 2 will come here, 2 plus root 2 will come here. Now again 2 like this one is positive, this one is negative, this one is positive. Okay, see, so what they ask in the question, x square minus 4x plus 2 should be greater than or equal to 0. Sure, x belongs to greater than or equal to 0 means this term will come. X belongs to at infinity, starting from minus infinity, open bracket, at infinity we can't use close bracket, minus infinity to here equality is given, so we can write 2 minus root 2 close bracket. Okay, union because this included in this, so close bracket means this term can be included because at this point the function will be 0 infinity. This is the solution. Okay, got it. Now question number 7 that we're going, x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3 is smaller than equal to 0. Now but use this scale, arrange it in ascending order, 1 2 3, minus infinity plus infinity. Okay, we got method this one is starting with plus minus plus minus. Okay, okay, so what will be the solution? See what will it is said here, x is smaller than equal to 0 means at is 0 equality is hold, means if you will put where these points will come, 0 smaller than equal to 0 means the function is smaller than here than 0 and here, so x belong to minus open bracket minus infinity to 1 equality holds union 2 to 3. Okay, this is the solution. Okay, okay, got it. Now coming to the next question, it is important to understand it. Coming to next question, x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3, x minus 4 greater than or equal to 0. Okay, here one thing you have to notice that the denominator can't be 0, so x minus 3 can't be 0, x minus 4 can't be 0. So first thing you have to do it, can't be 3, x can't be 3, x can't be 4. And now apply inequality for this, x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3, x minus 4, like this we can apply here. Okay, it's not a big issue. So plot it starting from minus infinity to infinity. Okay, 1 2 3 4, so plus minus plus minus. Okay, here we have said greater than equal to 0, x belongs to minus 1 1 1 here, point will be closed here, 1. Okay, 2 because here it is positive, negative, plus minus plus minus plus, sorry, x belongs to minus infinity to 1. At 1, no, this term is here included here, so it will be closed, close bracket will be used. Okay, 2 3 union 2 3 positive 2 3. But one thing you have to remember, at 2 it is close bracket because 2 can be included, but at 3 you have seen x can't be 3, so you should place a open bracket at 3, open bracket, because 3 is not included, because when we will put 3 then denominator will become 0. Union 4 to infinity, but 4 is not included because if we will put 4 then denominator will become 0. 4 to infinity, at infinity we always use open bracket. Okay, so this thing I told you. Okay, this is the solution of this one. Okay, this is the solution. Okay, sorry. Now see a question. Question 10. We will solve problem, because problem solving is more essential than theory part. You have to remember that in preparation of GE, more you solve the question, more you get its solutions. Okay, more you get the experiences. Okay, let's see next. Here, applying the same condition. See, see, see this equation. X minus 5 should not be equal to 0. X minus 6 should not be equal to 0. Okay, x not equal to 5, x not equal to 6. This is the condition that you have got. Now see this whole part, x square plus 1, x minus 5, x minus 2, x minus 2, 6. Do you think that this term is always greater than 0? X square plus 1 is always greater than 0. It is already known, whatever with the value of x, it is always greater than equal to 0. So eliminating this term. Okay, x minus 2, x minus 5, x minus 6 is always greater than 0. So we will plot in ascending order 2, 5, 6. So plus minus plus minus. So greater than 0. X belongs to minus infinity to no 2. At 2 close bracket 2 to 5. 5 at open. This one is open, this one is closed.